Este na KUAM News Update sa presenta ni CHamoru Enterprises.
Today, Guam, here's what's making headlines for Friday, June 28th. Unsealed court documents reveal more information about the case involving allegations of obstruction of justice that led to the arrest of a former police officer and FBI task force member, John Boom Matanonya, his brother William Matanonya, and Gregorio Tekenko. Sabrina Salas-Matanani has more.
Once sworn to serve and protect the law, John Boom Matanonya faces federal charges for obstruction of justice and conspiracy to distribute meth. For the drug charges, he's accused of conspiring with others to distribute 50 grams or more of meth over a 3-year period beginning in January 2016. As for the obstruction of justice charge, Matanonya was linked to Raymond Martinez and Juanita Moser's drug case. After 2 mistrials in Guam, the case was heard in California, where the couple eventually pleaded guilty. It was during the second trial on Guam, though, that it's alleged that Matanonya attempted to intimidate jurors to vote not guilty. One of those jurors was Gregorio Tekenko, who was arrested on Wednesday and indicted on contempt of court charges. Other jurors in the indictment were not identified, but Matanonya, in one instance, is accused of corruptly positioning individuals during the trial within the courtroom to influence and intimidate a juror to vote not guilty. As for another juror, Matanonya allegedly tried to intimidate the individual to sign a false and fraudulent affidavit. Unsealed exhibits in the Martinez and Moser case detail how Matanonya, who was an investigator for the defense, was working on securing the not guilty verdict in the second trial. In a recorded phone conversation with Moser, the transcripts describe how they're like family and how he has to work hard on this. He described how he and his brother William, who was also indicted, were trying to influence Tekenko to vote not guilty. Quote, "I met him personally, and it's good to go." After the second mistrial was declared, another exhibit then details a phone conversation during which Martinez thanked Matanonya. Matanonya has pleaded not guilty. He was ordered to be on home detention and not allowed to work. He is also prohibited from leaving Guam and must surrender all his firearms. As for his brother, William Matanonya, he also pleaded not guilty and today was granted release but must report to probation. As for Tekenko, he too pleaded not guilty and also ordered to report to probation. All 3 were ordered to stay away from each other. Additionally, the Matanonya brothers were ordered to also stay away from defense attorneys and jurors in the Martinez and Moser drug case. Trial for all 3 has been scheduled for August. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Sabrina Salas-Matanani.
In other news, Kelvin Malfnas Tatauta has been indicted on drug charges. The case was just recently unsealed in federal court. Tatauta was indicted for conspiracy to distribute meth and attempted possession with the intent to distribute. According to court documents, starting from around February of last year, he allegedly conspired to distribute 50 or more grams of methamphetamine. In court, he pled not guilty. Trial was scheduled for August. His request for release was denied. And another allegation of clergy sex abuse has been filed in the District Court of Guam. Identified as CO to protect his identity, he alleges that he was sexually abused by now deceased priest Louis Brouillard. CO said the abuse occurred when he was 12 to 13 years old when attending the Barrigada Parish and Boy Scout outings. Brouillard was a priest there and scoutmaster. The victim is 53 years old. He's seeking damages of up to $5 million and is represented by the Berman, O'Connor, and Mann law firm. Stay connected via KUAM.com or the KUAM mobile news app. Follow us on any of the social media platforms and download our podcast on the KUAM Podcast Network. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonah Gancharfris.
Este na KUAM News Update sa presenta ni CHamoru Enterprises.